It's January 2026, and even though I'm not really someone who starts with resolutions, but I hope that I will be able to read more books this year and share more book recommendations and reviews. Also, being in January, it means peak winters in Jammu, and that is something that I'm not really very fond of. We did not have a clear sunny day for the last whole week, and it is going to be same for at least a few more days. And also, of late, I have not been able to read much. There have been a few changes in the academic side of life and also otherwise. But I have been trying to catch up with things. And one interesting thing that I read recently was some new terms that have been added to various dictionaries. The Cambridge Dictionary has added the word parasocial. It is usually used with the word relationship. So we are in a parasocial relationship when we have one sided emotional bond with a public figure. It can be an artist who you really admire. And while the term is really new, I don't think the phenomenon in itself is that new. It has always been there. And we have seen elders in the family, especially from boomer generation, talk obsessively about beauty of Madhubala and Meena Kumari or charm of Devanand. And there are incidents across the cinematic history or even in the sports or even in politics where some figures had so much influence that their followers wanted to not just know what they were doing publicly but also what was going on in their private lives. And sometimes the tragedies in the life of these public figures affected their followers just as if they were their families. I still remember when former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jai Jai Lalita ji passed away, and crowds were crying outside her home, outside the hospital. There are just so many incidents where we see these attachments or emotional bonds come out in the public among people. And be it Michael Jackson's death or Sachin Tendulkar's and Dhoni's retirement from cricket or uh, passing away of Lata Mangeshkar and or passing away of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, there have been so many figures in the public sphere where people were so closely linked to that figure that they felt as if they had lost someone they had known for their whole life or who they knew personally, even when they did not. And this is what exactly a parasocial relationship is. You get impacted by what your favorite celebrities are doing or what is happening to them. So it is not just their art, it is the person who is performing that art who becomes very important to you. And uh, I can still remember one friend of mine who was crying just because Troye Sivan and Jacob broke up. So yeah, that is parasocial relationship with a celebrity when you feel so closely for someone who is a public figure and does not even know of your existence. And just as any relationship can get both positive and negative or toxic, even parasocial relationships can also be negative at times. So there are also those fans, who write love letters to their favorite celebrities with their own blood or do such harmful things that can really disturb the person for whom it is being done. Or sometimes it even gets to a level of worshipping that figure. And I'm talking about Rajnikant's fandom. And that is just one example. There can be, of course, many more examples. And especially when it comes in politics, I believe that the parasocial relationship should be under control. We should never really be worshipping the ones we elect. I mean, that is a dangerous trait in any democracy if people start doing that. It can be normal for you to follow someone in the art or never question their integrity because the accountability in arts or other domains is different from that of politics. And in politics, accountability is something that must be held. That said, parasocial relationship is not something which is just limited to figures who exist in real. Sometimes it can be a fictional figure as well. For example, I myself am very obsessed with this character called Alyosha Karamazov from the Brothers Karamazov. He is nicknamed as Alexei in the same book, and that character is someone I can really feel relatable to, and I sometimes just wonder how that person would respond in that situation, which basically that person would practically not be in because he is just a book character. Similarly, people now have parasocial relationships even with their AI tools. For instance, some people have given names to their AI tools. I also cannot forget here how some people have their parasocial relationships with the diaries also. Some people have specific names for their diaries, they talk to their diaries as if the diaries are a real person. So, all these are also parasocial relationships. I had planned to cover more terms actually in just one video, but that may make this video too long. So I will be making separate videos for terms like rage bait or AI slop that have also been added to other dictionaries. For now, that's it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like my content.